You won't believe what happened when my neighbor Karen called the cops on my vegetable garden. Yes, a garden. All I wanted was fresh tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers growing in my front yard. But Karen, she decided it was ruining the neighborhood's image. It started with dirty looks whenever she walked by. Then came the passive-aggressive comments. You know, this isn't a farm, or vegetables belong in grocery stores, not in front yards. I ignored her, because honestly, my garden was neat, beautiful, and healthy. Neighbors even complimented it. But Karen doesn't stop at complaining. One afternoon, I looked out my window and saw a police car pulling up. The officer walked over and knocked on my door. I asked what was going on, and he explained someone had filed a complaint about illegal farming. Yep, Karen actually called the cops on me over tomatoes. The officer walked into the yard, took one look and started laughing. He said, "This isn't illegal at all. It looks great, actually." Karen was fuming on the sidewalk, yelling about property values and aesthetic standards. The officer told her point blank that there was nothing wrong with what I was doing. In fact, he even asked me for tips on growing his own tomatoes at home. Of course, Karen wasn't done. She took the fight to the HOA, demanding they issue me a violation. But this time I was ready. I had already checked the city ordinances, and guess what? The law in my state actually protects the right to grow fruits and vegetables in residential yards. When I showed the HOA the exact statute, they had no choice but to back down. Karen's face when she realized she had lost. Priceless. And the best part? That summer my garden exploded with fresh produce. I gave baskets of tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers to my neighbors for free. Everyone loved it. Everyone except Karen, of course. She had to watch the whole street enjoy the garden she tried to destroy, so in the end, not only did I keep my vegetables, but I became the most popular house on the block. Karen? She learned the hard way that sometimes the law and the harvest are on the gardener's side. So what about you? Would you share your vegetables with Karen after everything she did, or would you keep the harvest to yourself? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more wild HOA and neighbor stories.